Kind of got fried last time, right? Obsession was good. That's what literally everyone on the planet has said, so I would expect that you said the same thing. All right, welcome in, everybody. I've been here before. I'm the Dean Whiskers in Parker Gate, a Paul person. Yeah. Kind of remember. Nothing to watch, tell me. Is Parker or Dean not live right now?
Yo.
What's up, buddy? How old are you?
19.
When were you born?
2007.
Why did that sound like a guess? What month?
March 3rd.
Awesome, man. Do you disagree with the prompt?
Yeah, but first I'd like to ask, do you want to take a more metalinguistic, like a formal approach to the debate, or rather a more informal approach? If you want, I can tell you the differences.
Let's keep it informal, cuz.
Okay, informal. So you don't need me to give a P1, P2 church argument. You're fine with just rather giving information.
Hey, do you know what a P1, P2 conclusion, what would that be called?
Yeah, that'd be called a syllogism.
All right. Yeah, I don't need a syllogism at every point in time, okay? If you want to present a syllogism, you absolutely can, but do you disagree with the prompt?
Sure. Yeah.
Sure.
I just really feel like debating today. Typically I don't debate about politics, mainly just theology. But I can, still take upon this prompt. So, firstly, I got a question. Do you believe in a higher authority, such as a god?
No.
You do not. Okay.
No.
So, unless you take a moral realist approach, why should I be inclined?
So I know we don't talk about politics. All right, let's not talk about politics. Oh my fucking God. Anyways. Hey guys. What's up? Zoom your camera out? There is no such thing as zooming my camera out. If I zoom my... hold on, I just like totally lied to you. I totally could. I don't think I should. I don't know. What do you guys think? Lame for kicking him? Wait, so did you notice how... Okay, so he came up, right? He said, well, I don't do theology debates. Or I normally only do theology debates, but I just really feel like debating. So sure, I'll do this debate. And then his first question was about theology. He wasn't here for a political conversation. And so it is. I'm consequentialist, by the way. He didn't make any point about... Are you... Okay, no, you have a learning disability. I'm sorry. I need to not be mean to you. Far right versus right wing. Whoa, look at this guy. Whoa, look at him. He takes the contemporary, scholarly version at what it means to be right wing. That just means pro-capitalist. Wow. 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 Sir Jolly, like, I'm gonna block you, dude. New Mother's copycat? Man, he does his thing, I do my thing, right? Yeah, man, if anyone disagrees with the prompt, you guys request on up. If you guys do agree, send a like and send a follow. What do you want?
Well, Parker.
What do you want?
I've been here before, but I disagree with the prompt.
Oh, buddy, I remember you. You're insufferable. All right. You're here. Why I think this, you want to tell me why you disagree?
Which topic? So we've talked about the economy. We've talked about.
We haven't talked about the economy. We've talked about the stock market.
Okay. Well, we touched upon the economy with the fact that you always ask, name a single economic indicator that's better. On
I
the
literally have never asked that question.
Okay. Generally, people debating on your side.
Not
too?
me.
Do you want me to answer that?
I have never asked that question.
Okay.
Okay, so we've
What-
talked about the stock market. We've talked about immigration.
Have we talked about the Iran war as well? Yeah, we did, right?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Do you want to discuss a little bit more about how Trump is representative of the country?
The billionaire rapist does.
Arguably, yes. Because this country has, flattened many countries in the Middle East with impunity. It has,
What does that have to do with him being a good representative of the country?
well, it's an extremely rich and powerful country that basically gets away with anything at this point.
Okay, do you think that's like all that makes up America? I think like our most important parts about America is our negative freedoms that are granted to us by our negative rights that are granted to us by our Constitution. And when he's like actively violating that, I don't think that's very representative of the country.
Well, he does represent kind of the American dream and freedom with regards to he was able to start a business and it's kind of like the American dream
when
on
he got a
steroids with the
$412 million
$412
million from his father.
Yeah, that's arguably gave him a lot of freedom and gave him the ability to. I mean, he did.
Yeah, he's restricting people's freedom currently. So,
but he turned that into maybe 5-6 billion at this point with all his cryptocurrency and World Liberty.
At what point in his life did he make the most amount of money?
So probably this second term, he's probably
during his presidency because he's been
well,
abusing
during
that.
his first term, he lost money.
That had nothing to do with what I was just talking about. He's been abusing our country currently for his own financial gain. To like call him as a good businessman, I'm pretty sure it is the case that if he just put all his money into ETFs, that it would have outpaced the growth that he saw with his $400 million. I think that's a
yeah, but there are many examples of people who, for example, Bill Gates would be the richest man in the world with $1.3 trillion if he hadn't diversified his Microsoft portfolio. So there are many examples of people who have made better stock investments.
Actually, it's not even just about like stock investments. Like Trump's businesses haven't been that successful. Is what I'm trying to get at.
But there are many people.
Wait, and by the way, Bill Gates would be like more rich. Bill Gates created Microsoft. The guys, he did something with his life.
Exactly. So
Donald Trump capitalized
the Trump organization, which
yeah. What does the Trump organization do?
It employed a lot of people. Well,
what does it do?
Yeah,
like illegal immigrants, like illegal Polish workers. The reality of the situation is like you can't really tout this guy as a good businessman at all. And when you're saying like he's representative of America, that can't be the case when he's like violating people's rights. Like,
well, America arguably does violate other countries' rights.
I'm not talking about other countries. I'm talking about the people inside of the country. He's violating our people's rights. And that's unacceptable. Why can't you condemn that?
America.
Can you condemn the fact that Donald Trump is violating people's rights inside of our country?
I condemn anyone who violates people's rights.
Yeah, so can I just want the statement. I'd condemn Donald Trump for violating people's rights.
Name the rights that he's violating.
First, fourth, fifth. Those amendments.
So he's preventing people from speaking? Can you give an example of that?
Ramesa Ozturk. They tried to kick her out of the country based on First Amendment protected speech.
So was she on a student visa?
Yep.
So that is a privilege, not a right.
She still has the right to the First Amendment.
She has the right to a First Amendment, but we also have the State Department has the right to revoke her visa at any point for any reason.
Incorrect. It's not for any reason. You have to give a justifiable cause, okay? The justification that the State Department tried to give for getting rid of her student visa was because her views were anti-American. they were not even able to prove this in court. LOL. The basis on which they did this was by submitting in a op-ed that she wrote to her president at her university, telling them to divest from Israel, and they tried to revoke her visa on that basis. It's fucking insanity.
Did she get sent back, or is she still here?
She's still here because the court system, after she sued the government, found that her suit was lawful.
Okay, so there's the checks and balances in play again.
Wait, so that's not that. I didn't make the claim that Donald Trump is violating checks and balances, right? I made the claim that Donald Trump and his administration is violating people's rights, correct?
Well, he sees it as an anti-American, anti-Semitic.
He's insufferable. I've talked to him a lot, guys. He doesn't really engage with anything. Is the problem. Welcome in, everybody. If anybody disagrees with the prompt, you guys request on up. If you guys do agree, send a like and send a follow. Welcome in, YouTube.
Yo, fuck America. Fuck
Why?
all this shit, all right?
Why is it fuck America?
Because,
love this
bro, we should
country.
be... Fuck this country, bro.
Why?
Fuck this country. Like, dead ass, bro. I don't know
Why?
why you guys are dick sucking this country, bro. Fuck this country, bro.
Why is it fuck this
Like,
country?
real life.
Can you just
Because this
make a
country
reason?
did shit for... Okay, because they did shit for me. Why the fuck you guys in here
Okay,
dick
well,
sucking?
tell me about
motherfucking
tell
this
me
shit
about
on
yourself.
TikTok?
Say less. Tell me about yourself.
What you mean? What I gotta tell you about myself?
Guaranteed.
This country did shit for me.
Did you go to public school?
Did I go to public school? I didn't go to school, bro. This country couldn't afford to send me to school. They
Yes, they
couldn't
could.
give me no money, no nothing, bro.
They didn't have to
And then
pay.
you guys over here
Wait,
dick
I'm sorry.
sucking.
You didn't go to
guys over here
elementary
dick
school.
suck. Hey, I have a question.
You didn't
So
wait. You
why
didn't
do
go
want-
to. You
why
didn't
do
go
you
to
want
free
someone to run-
elementary school.
Why do you want somebody to run our country? You like
Say-
being
wait,
like
say
someone
less.
owning you?
Wait,
You
I'm
like
curious.
somebody owning
No.
you? I'm just curious.
The president doesn't own me, dumbass. What a stupid thing
Hey,
to say.
The government owns you, you bitch.
No, the fuck it doesn't.
The
give-
government owns you.
what gives you that
pay
impression?
taxes, right? You pay
Yeah.
taxes, right?
For sure.
All right, then you're owned. Are you allowed to leave the country freely
Wait.
and never come back? Right? No, you're owned.
Yes,
You
I'm allowed
fuck-
to.
you
I'm allowed to leave the country. Yeah, 100%.
And then never come back. And never come back.
Yes, I have
You
the
ain't.
ability to
You
never come
ain't.
back.
You ain't. You have to apply for that shit. You have to get a visa. You have to do all that
that's
shit.
wait.
Bro,
I got to get the
bro,
visa
you
from.
sound-
I
you sound-
have to get the visa
you
from
sound
where?
Stupid as fuck,
I don't have to
bro.
get the visa from
Actually
America.
signed for
I have
this
to get the.
fucking-
I have to get the
I
visa
have
from
a
a different
question. I have a
country,
question.
dumbass. I don't
I
have to
have a
get it from
question.
the United
You
States of
care
America.
about America that much?
For
How
sure.
many kids have you touched this week?
How many kids have I touched this week?
Yes, dead ass. Because that's how. That's what Americans. That's what
I got-
Americans.
You know,
That's what you Americans
I
live
played
off.
basketball. I played basketball on Thursday. I guess I touched probably a couple 16-year-olds, maybe like 3.
Oh yeah, it seems about right. That's what. That's only Americans think about, right?
Yeah, I played
All right?
basketball.
That's all you worry.
Can't I, like? Oh my god, I hate everybody. I just do hate everybody. The Earth is not flat or round. That's a YouTube chat. I don't know. I don't know what to tell. The YouTube chat just said the Earth is not flat or round. The fuck does? What shape was that? It's a spheroid, right? And a spheroid is definitionally round. Hey, what's up?
Hello.
Hello, how old are you? Oof, not a good answer. Not a good answer. Hey, what's up?
Hey,
Hi, how old are you?
40.
All right, man. Do you disagree with the prompt?
Yeah,
All right, man. Do you want to hear why I think this? You want to tell me why you disagree?
I disagree. And the people that make it worse are people like you.
For sure, man.
People
Why?
that, well, you see, you suffer from a couple of things. You have Dunning-Kruger syndrome, oppositional
sure.
defiance disorder,
Oh,
and you
yeah.
have a histrionic personality disorder.
For
And
sure.
you hate Trump, and you double down on bad ideas because you want to lower society to your own incompetency in order to
What bad ideas are you
Because
referring to?
all the Democrat ideas. Every
It sounds like
single
you
one.
have DDS, bro. Every Democrat idea is bad.
Yes,
What made you come to that conclusion?
objective reality.
Like what?
Well, let's go with education. So we can go with, if we go to the nationsreportcard.gov, and we know that the left control K through 12 top to bottom. And if you were to average it out, forget red or blue states, the entire country is only about 40% meets expectations. And in some cases, even if you take blue states like Maine, it's like 25% meeting expectation in reading and math. So you are, sir, are the one.
You
the
are,
burden to
sir? Yes, I
humanity.
am, sir.
You are the burden to humanity.
Me?
And when you laugh, your little psychopath laugh, you know deep down.
What makes me a psychopath? What the fuck are you talking about?
Because you're a
You
liar.
don't know me.
I
What
know
have
what
I?
you
What have
are.
I lied about?
Everything.
Like
You're
what?
a propagandist. You're a liar. You're a psychopath.
Well, I am a
you're burden to
propagandist. That doesn't
humanity.
necessarily make me a liar.
You are. Well, yeah, you lie to cope with your own inferiority.
What am I in? What is it there that I'm inferior about? What are you?
You
are
don't
you
have
good?
any practical skills or intelligence. That's why
How
you're up
how did
here.
you come to that conclusion?
Because you're a leftoid.
I'm a leftoid. I'm a liberal.
Yeah.
What the fuck's
Yeah,
a
you're a li-
leftoid?
yeah,
Can you
you-
define?
yeah,
Can you
you're-
define leftoid?
A liberal, lying, histrionic psychopath.
Can I? Is that from Oxford or where'd you get that
See,
definition?
Now you're sea lioning, and then you sea lion.
Wait, what do you think sea lining is?
Sea lioning is when you constantly demand citations for obvious things to cope with your own incompetency.
That's not sea lining.
Yes, it is.
No,
Go look it up.
sea lining is when I present as if I'm like some friend when I'm actually asking very aggressive questions.
All right,
That would
let's
be
look it up right
that'd
now.
be the
Sea lining
yeah,
is
for
a
sure.
form of internet harassment and trolling where someone badgers another person with relentless, disingenuous requests for evidence or clarification.
Yes. What did I
Yeah,
just
that's
say?
what you're doing. Yes.
Wait, what was
Disingenuous requests for
disingenuous about what I
evidence or
said?
clarification.
You gave me a
Because you're
definition for
low IQ
leftoid that I've
person.
never heard
You
before.
you, sir, deliver my Uber Eats at best. You're basically a servant class. You probably
For
work
sure.
at Trader Joe's and deliver my Uber Eats. That's what you do.
Well,
And
I
you
work
come
at
on
I
here,
work at a drug
you come
company
on-
actually.
Because
I deliver drugs, so get fucked. I don't deliver food. Yeah, man. If anyone disagrees with the prompt, you guys request on up. If you guys do agree, send a like and send a well. I'm just waiting for a debate, man. Just waiting for one.
What's up,
Hey,
bro?
what's How old are you?
I'm 18.
When were you born?
August.
Why would I care about what month? Like, I need to know your year before month, dumbass.
August 08.
Okay, and you said you're how old?
I'm 18.
That's not 18.
Yes, it is.
Do math. I want you to sit there, do the math. If you were born in August of 08, how old would you be?
I'm 17, turning 18 this year, man.
There you go. Delivery driver? That was a little bit of shits and gigs. I don't actually deliver the shit. I just put the shit in the truck, man. Big old packaging guy. Hey, what's up?
Yo, what's up? How you doing today?
I'm alive.
Same here. Woke up on this side of the earth, and I'm happy to be here. Can I tell you? Can I say one thing real quick that has nothing to do with the prompt? If that's okay,
Yeah, man. Be
please.
quick.
I will be quick. Lewis Hamilton joined Ferrari last year. It sucked ass at Ferrari. He got podium today.
Yeah.
He won. I'm so happy for Lewis Hamilton,
Well,
especially being the
Ferrari looked really good, so.
well, except for Charles Leclerc.
Well,
Charles
Leclerc was fast until he locked it up.
Yeah, bro, and Kimmy, bro, Kimmy.
Okay, I love you.
I love you too.
I barely watch F1, so that was just. Hey, what's up?
What's up, man? Thank you for having me up.
I don't know. Do you disagree with the prompt?
I do. As always, I do like to say I appreciate what you do.
I don't
You
care.
put Trump back in the White House. I appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure. Do you want to hear why I think this? Do you want to tell me why you disagree?
Definitely like to hear, brother.
Yeah, man. Okay, so when Donald Trump is weaponizing the Department of Justice, I think it's a really bad thing. When he's violating people's rights, I think it's a really bad thing. I think he's a clown on the world stage. I think his rhetoric is abhorrent, and I think his terrorists are bad.
Okay. Is that you have any facts behind that? Or is that just your opinion?
Yep, I gave you 5 things. You can pick from any single one of those. I'll go into detail.
Okay, so trying to figure out if you said he violates people's rights. You're saying the 1st Amendment. I heard your little spiel there. You know, if you're on a visa, the country does have a right to revoke it. I'm not saying that they are going to be right.
to. Yeah.
Yes, so that's what they did. So how's that?
Well, actually, they didn't because it was.
violate a right.
Actually, they didn't because it was deemed illegal. They attempted
It wasn't
to.
deemed illegal. They said they couldn't do it. They didn't deem it illegal.
No, the courts deemed it illegal. The court said that that visa revocation would be illegal.
Again, they said they couldn't do it that way. Yes, just like any court does. They have a right. They have a right to revoke your visa under a reason they deem, and it goes to court. And if the court says no,
and then they tried to, and they failed.
Okay,
Yikes.
but what was illegal about it?
Yeah, man. So they were trying to revoke her visa on the basis of First Amendment protected speech.
Which is their right. They have a right to do that.
Okay, yeah. Another part that was illegal. They held her, Ramesa Ozturk, in detention for over the time that was allotted.
Okay. So who?
So that also a federal court. That's actually what she initially sued upon.
No, you said she initially sued upon her removal.
No, her initial suit was about her ICE detention, and then AAUP picked her up to go against Marco Rubio in the State Department.
Okay. But again, that's not what you said with the 2 guests ago. You said her initial
that's not true.
was for her
And even
removal.
if I made that misspeak, that's okay. I'm clarifying now.
Okay, clarifying, or you just wrong? You just keep.
I'm not
adding
wrong.
on.
Yeah, if you think I'm wrong, you can fact check
The
me.
State Department has a right to remove your visa under a reason they deem. If they lose in court, they lose in court.
Yeah. They
That's not illegal.
yeah, this
That's
was
not illegal.
this was policy by the
That's not illegal.
this was policy by the State Department to go after people for doing anti-Israeli speech.
Which is their right.
It's not.
Yes, it
Anti-Israeli speech is protected under the First Amendment.
Again, it's
It's
their
wait,
right.
is
to
anti-Israeli
file-
speech
it-
protected under the First Amendment?
Again, it's their right, if you're on a visa program, to petition to remove you from the country, because it is not a right to have a visa. Now,
You
just
have
because
no.
they
She has a First Amendment right though
But again,
that they violated.
have
They
a right-
violated her First Amendment right, correct?
no.
Oh,
They
what did? Okay,
again,
so what were they doing?
they gave a reason. Okay, so let me get this straight. So if I arrest you
You arrest
with
me.
a warrant, and then you're found not guilty in court, is that illegal? What I did?
Not necessarily. There can be aspects that you do
No,
that is illegal. Wait, there can
So
be aspects
if
that
I
you do
arrest
that is
you with a
illegal.
warrant,
But the problem was
I
that
have
this
a
was
warrant.
the problem is that this was policy by the Trump administration. This wasn't a one-time occurrence. This was a policy by them. So that's the difference.
It's not a one-time occurrence. Again, can you give me another case then?
Yeah, Mahmoud Khalil. Not a fan of Mahmoud Khalil or anything, but yeah, he's no example.
Okay.
The whole
so you got-
the whole AAUP versus Rubio class had
So you got 15 people. Okay.
where'd you get that number?
I'm just giving you a high number because I think you're going to give me 15
high.
people. I'm going to give you 600,000 removals. Were all
Wait, do you think these are the only like illegal removals, or attempted removal?
Again, I got 600,000.
Do you want me to give you more? Do you want me to give you more evidence of them violating
Okay,
immigration,
is it-
either immigration law or people's
Is it higher than
constitutional rights?
600,000? Is it higher than 600,000?
Well, it couldn't be high. It couldn't be higher than 600,000. That's the total amount of deportations.
So again, I got a 99% success rate.
Wait, so you think it's acceptable for the government to be violating people's rights?
It happens every day. You can't
Okay,
prevent
so
it.
that's not an
That's
answer to my
called
question.
enforcing law.
You think it's
That's called-
acceptable for the government to be violating people's rights?
You think it's acceptable for people
I'm going to
to be
ask that
arrested
question again. That's a
wrongfully?
yes or a no question. Do you think it's acceptable for the government to be violating people's rights?
No, of course not.
Okay. Why are you
But it
accepting it right now?
Because it happens when you enforce the law.
Okay, so what you're doing right now is
Okay,
you're
question,
wait, hold
question.
on. Just to be
No, no.
clear, what you're doing right now is
Question.
you're accepting the
what you're
fact that the
doing right
government is
now-
violating people's rights, but you just said
So
it's
again,
not acceptable for the government to be violating people's rights. So
okay,
I'm trying
I
to
got a
figure out
question for you.
why
No,
the
you're-
hypocrisy
you're
exists for
being-
you.
you're- I'm finding it funny because you're so ignorant because you want to think you're winning. So let
Nothing
me get
about
this
what I'm
straight.
doing
If-
is ignorant.
I got this. If Nashville Police Department,
Nashville
who is
Police Department,
in Tennessee, is the 25th biggest department in the country.
believable.
If they arrest 600,000 people in a year,
Okay.
and in that year, we'll give you the high number that they say is the lawsuit. 200 of the 600,000 violated people's rights. Would you tell Nashville to just stop? Don't do it. You're
No.
awful.
No, and I'm not even arguing that for.
That's what you're arguing. You just
that's
said,
not what I'm
well,
arguing.
Don't do it because you violated 200 people's
That's
rights.
actually never been my
That's being
argument.
ignorant.
Wait,
That's
when was
being
that? When
ignorant.
was that my argument?
Okay, so is
Wait,
it okay?
I know.
for
I'm
Nashville
gonna ask
to-
that question again.
is
When
it
was that ever my?
asking- is
When
it
was I
okay-
ever my argument?
Because you just said.
Okay.
When is it okay to violate people's rights? You're okay with it, and I said
Well, you should just be
it
able to condemn
happens-
it. Wait,
happens.
you can
it
hold that.
happens when you enforce the law. Mistakes happen, but with a 99.
Okay. Well, hold on.
99%
I'm
success
gonna
rate.
help you out here. When it's policy of the administration or of a police department to violate people's rights, that process has to stop. Okay, by any
How do you
means
do that?
necessary.
Tell me how you do that. Tell me how you do that.
Yeah, you take them to court. You find it illegal. You hold the
Okay,
people
so-
that
okay,
you,
so-
you hold the people that did do the actions accountable, and then you put them in
What happened
jail
to 600,000?
if necessary.
What happened to the 600,000? Did they not go to court, or they just said, you know what,
Well-
violate my rights?
Well,
I'll just.
I didn't
leave.
say that 600,000 people rights were violated. I'm not sure why you were taking that position as if I did.
99% success
Why?
rate.
Wait.
in
Okay.
your
So do you
victim.
see how you said it was not accept?
99%.
You said it's not acceptable for the government to be violating people's rights, but then once again you're doing this thing where you're accepting it. Why?
Because it happens when you enforce the law. It's
No, but
it's
why are you
something that
so
can't
accepting
stop.
of when the
It's
government? Why are you
because
so
it
accepting of when the
happens
government
since
is
the beginning of
violating people's
laws.
rights? Like for instance, they violated people's
It
due
happened
process
under
rights and then sent
Biden.
them to a
It happened
torture
under-
prison. Wait,
What
no,
torture
but
prison? What torture prison?
yeah, CCOP.
Okay. Is
Yes.
that not El Salvador? Is that not El Salvador's prison? Yes or no?
That is El Salvador's prison.
So go bit. Why are you not complaining to them? It's their
Because
prison.
I don't live in that country. We paid
Well,
El
why-
Salvador
why-
to
why-
take.
what's the
Wait,
matter?
because we
Go-
paid El Salvador
you can
to
go-
take
you can
those
go
people.
over there.
We were the
A
ones that
senator went
sent.
over there.
We're the ones
A
that sent them
senator went
to.
over there.
We are the ones that.
Why don't you
Wait,
go
why
over
do you?
there?
Why do you?
Why
Because I'm
don't
not
you
a
go over there
senator.
in protest.
I don't live in El Salvador. It's not my right to protest
didn't
over
live
there.
in El
I don't.
Salvador. You
I'm
went
not
over
there
there.
to. I'm not there to protest that government. I'm here to protest my government, who is the one that sent the people to the torture prison and paid El Salvador for it. We paid
Okay,
them $6
where-
million
okay, where-
in order
okay,
to
so-
put these
so
people
how
in a
many of them
torture
came
prison
back?
after we
How many came
violated
back?
their rights.
How did you violate their rights? I
Yeah,
didn't
they
see
did.
the whole plane come back. I saw
didn't?
one guy come back.
Exactly, that's the problem.
Oh
Yeah.
my
So
God. So again,
wait, you
one
understand?
person out of how
Wait,
many?
did
One
you
person out
know?
of how
Wait.
many?
No,
person out of how
it was actually over 200 people.
So over 200 people came back. Can you give me that list?
No, over 200 people's rights were violated.
Where? I'm not seeing it.
Oh yeah, and JGG versus Trump.
Okay.
Do you need me to go
I
into
just said
detail?
that. I said 200 versus 600,000.
Well, you said 200
Did I not
before
say
this case
200?
even. You were saying
I-
200
I-
before this
I
case
knew
was
it.
ever even brought up. Just to be clear.
I knew it. That's why I said 200. We've
Oh,
had this debate
what's
before.
the name of this case?
Again, we had this debate before.
you know the case. What's the name of it?
I didn't say I knew the case. I said it was
Yes, you
200.
did. You
I
said you
the
knew it.
number.
What's the name of the
I
case?
said the number.
What's the
Why
name
do
of
you
the
think
case?
I said 200.
Oh yeah, you said it because I think that's what you thought was
answer the
AAUP.
question.
I think that's what you thought AAUP
You
was.
can't answer the question because
Buddy, I've
you
answered
can't
every
stand.
question. It hasn't been
No,
hard
you
for me
can't.
at
Okay,
all.
so
I don't
what-
think.
okay,
Wait, do you
question.
see me getting pressed right now? Like
What-
I feel very
what-
confident in my positions.
Well,
There hasn't
you-
been a time in
again,
which you've been
you're
able to
copying a
factually
guy's name
prove
to
me
feel
wrong, but
special.
I've been able to prove
You
all of my
haven't been able
statements
to prove wrong.
correct.
You
Oh,
want
what did you prove
all
wrong?
government. You want all government to stop enforcing laws
No, I
because
don't.
you think we could just be perfect.
Wait, so do you
and
see how you're
nobody
wrong
writes-
again? When did I ever say I think the government should stop enforcing laws or should
Because
stop
you said
all enforcement?
People's rights get violated, which is
Yeah.
something that can't be stopped.
That
It
can
won't
be stopped,
happen.
yes, especially when it's
can't.
policy by the Trump administration to violate
What
these people's rights.
policy? Give me the policy.
Yeah, so with the Alien Enemies Act, that was obvious policy. We could talk about.
Stop.
Mhm.
Was did Trump's? Is that an executive order that Trump signed or something?
Yeah, Trump enacted the Alien Enemies Act. It's a 17. It's a
Did he
17.
Did he sign an executive order called the Enemies Aliens Act, or did he go
Are you
off?
drunk? The Alien
law?
Enemies Act. The Alien Enemies Act is something that you can sign into effect. It is
so
not
it's
always
a law
in
that was already on the books, so Trump didn't create it.
Yeah, Trump signed it
And
into
his
effect.
And his attorneys.
Trump
and his attorneys
wait,
at the
Trump
DOJ
signed it into
said it
effect,
could
honey bun.
happen.
Wait, Trump signed it into effect.
So again,
It wasn't
which
in
is his
effect.
right,
What-
which is his
Wait,
right.
that doesn't mean that
Was it
he's
his
not.
right?
That doesn't mean that
Was
it
it
isn't
his right?
policy by the administration to violate these people's rights.
Right.
100%.
His right to do.
Yeah.
So what did he violate?
These people's due process rights.
So what happened to the other 600,000?
Why do you keep on obfuscating to the 600,000 rather than
I'm not
addressing the fact that
obfuscating. I'm trying to
yes,
say
you
a
are.
99
Instead of addressing the fact that your
99%
instead of addressing the fact that
success
your administration has intentionally violated many people's
99%.
rights. No,
It's
I
not
can't.
many people.
It is many people.
It's literally under 200.
It's not under
Out of
200. Wait, where'd you get the idea it was under 200?
Then give me numbers that are over 200.
Well, where did you get
Give me
the
numbers
idea?
that-
No,
give
where
me
did you
all
get?
the lawsuits?
Where did you get the idea that it was under 200?
Because I just said it.
Where did you get that idea from? Where did you
Well,
get the
actually,
thought?
It's under 200. Do you not watch the news? You can look it
Well,
up
yeah. So
yourself.
tell me, how do you know that? Where'd you get that number from?
Actually, I believe it's 179 is the amount of lawsuits.
Okay, where'd you get that number from?
Again, I got it from
Again?
Marco
Again is your
Rubio.
answer? Where did you get that number from? I feel like you're just pulling shit out of your ass because you're flailing and floundering.
I'm not flailing and floundering. You think we can be perfect, but I give you a 99.6.
Wait, I think that we should strive for perfection. Whether or not we're actually perfect is a different story.
99.6 is not good.
Wait, I'm sorry. Once again, you know nothing about this, right? We have policy from the administration to violate people's rights. And you think that's okay? Yes, we do. Like the invocation of the Alien Enemies Act, like the Lyons memo, like that executive order that was used against Ramesa Ozturk. This is all policy. Ramesa Ozturk. I gave you Mahmoud Khalil. I gave you. I can give you Chung-Li Scott Tao, Kilmore Abrego Garcia.
Give me the 200.
I don't have to.
Give me the 200.
You said I had one name. I've disproven that.
Again, give me the two. I gave you 200.
Wait, can you give me the 600,000? Can you give me the 600,000?
Yeah, go to Homeland Security. It's not that hard.
Tell me all their names. I don't have to give you all the names. What type of stupid? What? Do you think
this is? Figure out how you said strive for perfection.
Do you think this is going well for you?
Hey, Patrick.
Wait, do you think this conversation is going well for you?
Patrick.
Answer the question. Do you think this conversation is going well for you?
I love listening to you because you said strive for perfection.
Wait, do you think this conversation is going well for you? Can you answer that question?
99.6.
Can you answer that question? Okay.
Yes.
At what point do you think that you've proven me wrong?
Easy. You said strive for perfection.
Mm-hmm.
We're at 99.6% success rate.
Not sure where you got that number from, but once again, when the government is instituting policy, when government is instituting policy, I'm talking. When the government is instituting. Wait, I'm not asking for a source right now, honey. I'm not sure why you're trying to give me a source.
You just said I don't know where you got that number from, and I gave you the source.
What source was it?
Department of Homeland Security.
Wait, the 600,000 number? I never contested that. You realize how you're floundering, right?
Where did I get the number from? You just said, did you not say where I got the number from?
The 99.6%. I was wondering where you got that number from.
I know it's hard for you because I know you went to public schools.
Almost everybody goes to public schools.
So if you took 200.
Mm-hmm. Wait, where did you get the idea that it's only? Where'd you get the idea that it was 200?
I gave you that source, Marco Rubio.
Marco Rubio said it's 200. 200 total people have filed for habeas.
I actually said 179.
Did you know? Did you know under the Trump administration, over 10,000 people have been granted habeas petitions by the federal or immigration courts? Did you know that?
Okay.
Over 10,000. It's more than 200.
Hey, where'd you get that number from, Patrick?
Yeah, here, I'll go pull it up.
Go get it, girl. Go get it. Hey, why do you copy a more popular podcaster's name?
Parker get a job as a podcaster, and I was born with this name. It's the 98th most popular name in America.
According to Parker, you're copying him because he said you've asked to be part of the little gaggle of Destiny gang.
Parker's not even part of the gaggle of Destiny gang, whatever that means.
So you know of him. So why'd you copy his name?
Yes, I know of the. This is my name.
Did you not like Dean? Did you not like Dean?
I was born with this name, honey.
Actually, according to the reverse image search of you, that's not your name.
Oh yeah, what is my name?
Because I mean, we're looking at your Facebook.
Yeah. So what is my name?
Your Arizona driver's license.
I live in Kentucky. You have my area code, public records. It's on my it's on my fucking bio. I'm not sure why you think I'm in Arizona. I'm in Kentucky. You're a clown.
You're lying again. You're lying again, Patrick.
What am I lying about?
You're lying again, Patrick.
What have I lied about?
Because your real name's Patrick.
Where'd you get that information?
I just told you. I'm still waiting on that.
My Arizona Facebook.
Patrick, I didn't say Arizona Facebook.
Well, you said I'm from Arizona.
When did I say you're Arizona? Does Facebook?
You said I was from Arizona, and that's where you found my Facebook. You found that I was from Arizona from my Facebook. That doesn't really exist. I mean, there is a Facebook of me, but I mean, it's not used. So
you're backpedaling there.
What am I backpedaling about? Oh, give me a second.
It's okay, Patrick. I won't judge you for copying a more popular man's name. It's kind of weird, but hey.
18,000 cases. Yike-a-ronies.
Oh, so we went from 10 to 18.
Yeah, I can get that number wrong. Hey, man, it helps me out here.
So you're just talking out your ass again?
No, I wasn't talking out my ass. Maybe I had old information. This is the updated information. Who knows?
Who knows?
Well,
I mean,
we do now, right?
Wikipedia gets updated all the time. You know, I changed Joe Biden to
what the
Sleepy
fuck
Joe?
did that have to do with anything? Why the fuck?
I feel like that's where you got your
this
source.
conversation is so dead. Holy shit.
Here we go.
If anybody thinks that he does well or did well in that conversation, you absolutely can come up and we can chat about it. Okay, that was just an abysmal performance out of him. Like he's like lying about my name. He's like saying I'm copying somebody else's name. I just like, hey, what's up?
You're a fucking faggot.
These are the people on your guys' side, by the way. Hey, what's up?
Hey, I just want to tell you God loves you.
If he exists. Sure. The fact that you had to kick him means you lost. If you actually think that, then you can absolutely come up and chat with me. Husband Cop, you were not able to refute any claim that I made at any point in time. Should tell you all you need to know. What's up?
Hello. Hi, how are you?
I'm alive. How old are you?
Me?
Yep.
I'm 19.
When were you born?
November 13th, 2006.
Alright, do you disagree with the prompts?
No, I was just saying hi, you know. Have a great night.
Alright, man.
Hello, I'm Donald Trump. It's wonderful to be with you. We're going to do tremendous things together.
Do you think that's what he said right before he... What's up?
Yo, you got cooked in a debate by the last guy. Not gonna lie. You
All
had
right,
to correct 3 of your data points.
Okay, what data points?
The last one that you kicked him on when you were incorrect about it.
Okay, yeah, I said 10,000 and it turned out to be 18,000. Doesn't
I
actually
know,
kind
but
of
then
just
you immediately kicked
benefit
him
my
when his
point?
data was correct and yours was wrong. That was
Oh, what
just kind
data
of a
did he
little bit
have that
scummy.
was... What data did he have that was
Well,
correct
he
that I
gave the right
refuted?
number. You tried correcting him.
No, he
pulling up
actually-
the set
he actually
facts, and
never
then you were
gave
wrong when
any-
you tried
he-
correcting him.
What
and
number
then you
did he
kicked
give?
him when
Well,
he
what-
turned out to be
hold on.
right.
What number did he give that was correct?
That's all I wanted to come up here and point out
well,
the
no.
hypocrisy
Yeah,
of
so
the
let's
fact
try
that
to-
it takes
let's try to
one
figure
guy
it-
to point you.
let's try to figure it
one
out
guy to
together.
prove you wrong,
No.
and then you immediately kick
No,
them, and then the
let's-
next 5 you kick
Let's
in a
try to
row.
figure it out together. What?
I think that's hilarious, and
Yeah,
that is
what number
literally
did-
all you're worth.
What
brother.
number did he present
And Joe,
that I
you lost
disagreed
50
with?
Viewers, by the way, you lost 50
Wait,
viewers since he beat you in
Joey.
debate. By the way, you
Joe-
had 130. You have 80 now. Have a good one, brother.
Joey, why can't you debate me? Oh, there's not a single number that he said that I refuted and was wrong, or that I refuted and like there's no number that I got wrong there. Outside of the 10,000 was actually 18,000. Is what it is. And he kicks anyone who debates him. You understand that guy that was just up left, right? Because he didn't even remember. What's up, buddy? You want to get fucked up again? Was that a yes?
Yes.
Nice. Okay. What do you want?
Can you name 3 things that Trump has done that was wrong?
Violating people's rights, weaponization of the DOJ, and his rhetoric is abhorrent.
When has he done this?
Done what, dickhead? I just gave you 3 things. Done
When
what?
has he done this? He's never done this.
Done what? I just gave you 3 things. Wait, done
Neither of
this. What's this?
Neither
What
of
is this referring to?
All of them.
Pick a topic.
Everything you said was wrong.
Okay, so he's done all of those from the beginning of his presidency to now. All of those.
Making stuff up.
What did I make up?
Are you aware Kamala raped 3 children?
Yeah, what's your evidence?
Look it up.
What's your
Epstein
evidence?
files. Epstein files.
Provide your evidence.
Epstein files.
Provide it.
Look up the Epstein files.
Look up the Epstein files. That doesn't do anything for me. Do you have any evidence that Kamala raped kids?
It's literally in the files.
All right, then show me it.
Look it up.
Yeah, show
First
me
page.
it.
First page.
First page. First page of the Epstein files.
Mhm.
All right, so it should be easy for you to show me it.
Show everybody your screen.
These are the guys on your side, buddy. What's up? I don't know. What's up?
Nigger, faggot.
These are the guys on your side. Don't get it confused. Hey, what's up? You beating your shit, or what's that sound? Are you atheist? Yep.
What Fortnite season was your favorite?
Season 7.
All right, you're goated too.
All right, man. If anyone disagrees with the prompt, you guys come on up. If you guys do agree, send a like and send a follow. Parker, do you ever sleep? Yeah, for sure. I just do these 12 to or 11 to 2:45, and then I go to bed around 3ish. Weekdays, I when I have work, when I get home, I take a break or I take a nap. So, yeah, of course. Hey, what's up? If anyone disagrees with the prompt, you guys request on it. If you guys do agree, send a like and send a follow. Please don't yell at me again. Nobody above 50 should be president. That's a dumb statement. Cam, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you, buddy. Appreciate everybody for the follows. Good looking. I think we hit 5,400 today. Nice. Appreciate you guys. Those letter what the fuck is this? Monofuts. Thanks for the follow. As long as Trump keeps you crying like a crybaby, I'm happy. That's weird. When have I cried? Parker, do you get elevated? Nope. No drinking, no smoking, no drugs whatsoever. So, Langdon, thanks for the follow. Did you get a plushie? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. Blue guy. Blue guy's not a plushie. He's my, he's a person. What's up? Like, your mother carried you for 9 months, probably. Like, is this what you do with your time?
Nigger.
What's up?
Faggot.
So the guys on your side, guys, they do this to try to get my live taken down because they can't debate me. What's up?
Hello. So,
how old are you?
I'm 19.
When were you born?
What was that?
When were you born?
April 28, 2007.
Okay.
So, I don't exactly align with Trump, but I am a Republican. And one of the issues I'm guessing you're a liberal, correct?
Yep.
One of the issues I always wanted to debate a liberal about was, or one of the reasons I would prefer Trump over Kamala, for example, is I really agree with his stance when it comes to immigration. So, to be honest, I don't agree with a lot of the ways
Why do you support his immigration position?
Because for example, I don't agree with a lot of the ways he's executing things, but I really do agree with his undivided attention when it comes to removing all of the undocumented immigrants.
Why do you want to do that?
From the country? What was that?
Why do you want to do that?
Because they broke the law. At the end of the day, our country
Trump
has
broke the law, and you want him as president. I mean, that doesn't seem to be a really important thing to you.
Okay, correct. I mean, I don't really want him as president. Just that I'm saying I
Well,
would
you're saying that
prefer
he's
him
better than
over
Kamala Harris. Those are
Kamala.
your two options. So yes, you do. So I'm gonna
No,
ask
I
this
mean,
question again.
I would rather
Donald Trump
not.
is
I would rather.
Donald Trump is a 34 count felon. It doesn't seem to be the case that you care about crime or being a felon. So what's up, Matt? Can you make a proper argument as to why illegal immigrants are bad and why you want every single one of them
To be
deported?
honest, I would rather not vote. Although I was
didn't
always
ask.
raised to believe.
That's not what I asked, right?
No, of course not. But you said that I would. You said I have two options. In reality, I have three. I have Kamala, I have not voting, and I have Trump. I
Well,
was always
if you
taught
don't
that
vote,
simply-
you're not involved in politics. So, hate to tell you, man, that doesn't matter. So we're
I
gonna
mean,
try this.
I
We're gonna
was-
try this one again. Why should we deport all undocumented immigrants?
because they broke the country's law.
That doesn't seem to be a sufficient reason. What harm is that bringing to America? Them just breaking the law. What's the harm there?
Well, I mean, a lot of crime. To be honest, I'm not saying that.
they commit
I'm not
crime
saying
at
that
they commit crime at a lesser rate than American or U.S. citizens and documented immigrants. Illegal immigrants commit crime at a lesser rate than all of them.
But yet they still commit crime. I'm an immigrant myself, but
Wait,
my
so
family went through
wait.
the legal process.
We don't care about people that just commit crime. It's about the crime rate. Okay, it's about the rate in crime in which is happening. And if their crime rate is lower than everybody else's, every other sector, like this is something that we want, right?
Okay, so let me ask you this. Do you think it's fine that we have all of these undocumented immigrants in the country?
Yes.
Why? Even at the end of the
'Cause
day,
they're
they
based.
broke the country.
Because they're based.
Because they're what?
They're based.
And what do you mean by based?
They work jobs. I think they contribute positively to our culture. Based.
I
Good
agree
on the
with that,
economy
but
and
like,
good for culture. So based, like them. You have to give a reason why I should want to deport them. Violating a law is not substantial enough for me, especially
Well,
when they
for-
bring in so many benefits.
well, I mean, then never mind. I mean, for me, it is a substantial reason because at the end of the day, in my opinion, they broke-
why
they
is
broke the law.
crossing the border or overstaying a visa so important to you?
Because they broke the law.
No,
At the end of the day, our
that's not
country has a
that's not an
law.
answer to my question. I'm asking you why these laws are important to you. Why is it so important to you that these people overstayed a visa or crossed the border illegally? Why is that so important to you?
Because I live in a border city and I see so many of these undocumented immigrants causing so much problem.
Okay. Yeah. So you understand that statistics don't really back you up on that?
Well, I mean, it's from my own point of view. Maybe statistics around all
Statistics are
cities
important though, right?
in the USA.
Well, it's not just cities, every part of the country. Like,
we're statistics.
Do you see? Yeah, you are statistics. Imagine that. If you think it's so bad there, imagine how great it is everywhere else. If you actually think the undocumented immigrants are the problem in your community, imagine how great it is. Wait, what city are you from?
I'm from the Valley in Texas, kind of like South Texas. Like
What
all the way
city are you
South
from? You
Texas.
said your city. What city?
Brownsville, Texas.
All right, call that a town. So okay, like we look at the stats here. When they're committing crime at about like under half the rate of violent crime, at under half the rate of U.S. born citizens, it's not kind of like, oh, maybe these are the people for us. You understand?
I mean, I agree with that, but it's still unnecessary crime. Maybe they are committing crime at a lower
so
rate.
let's think
but
about
it's
it.
still crime. It's still added
Yeah,
crime.
for sure, it is still crime. That's not for sure, man. You understand that if we have more people in this country that commit crime at a lesser rate, that you and your family are less likely to be victims of crime?
Yes.
Isn't that something that we ought to strive for?
Or to have less crime in the country?
For people to be, not victims of crime as often. For people to be less likely to be victims of crime. Is that something that we ought to strive for?
Yeah, I mean, I of course. I mean, I don't think I would like to be. I don't think I would like to be.
Use
I
big
don't
words.
think I would like for someone to commit crime against me.
Yeah, for sure. So you understand that when we have illegal immigrants coming to this country, it actually is the case that these people are making it less likely that you are a victim of crime by the nature of them being, by the nature of their crime rate being so low. It makes the stat, or it makes it less likely just for a U.S. born citizen to be a victim of crime. Isn't that something that we like?
I guess so, but the way that I see it, and I mean, I understand why you don't see it like this, to be honest, but the way that I see it is that we have a law in this country. We have it for a reason. At the end of the day, they
What's
broke
the reason
law.
again?
The law. There's a law in our country that says
Yeah,
that
sure,
you
sure.
can't-
There's a law, but why? What's the importance of the law? I
To
not to
not
say
to
not
not
to
have
say that I
illegal
don't find the
immigrants.
law important. I just need you to like try to make an argument for it.
I mean, it was the law and it was implemented for a reason.
Why?
I'm not sure what
Why?
exactly
Well,
you're asking.
why was it implemented? That's what I'm asking.
To keep undocumented immigrants away from the country.
Why is that important?
Was it not?
But that's not
And
really an
Florida-
answer. Yeah, why is that like something that we should do?
To prevent issues.
Like what?
Crime. Really
But
crime.
crime rate is low. They commit crime at a lesser rate. What are you doing? Okay,
still
listen, stop.
unnecessary
Sarah, I'm
crime.
gonna help you. Okay, the reality of the situation is it's because we're a country of borders, and like we ought to protect our border. Without a border, you aren't a country, right? But the fact that you couldn't get there is kind of crazy to me. Another thing, like you're trying to like make these arguments about crime. We already understand that the fact of the matter is they commit crime at a lesser rate. That's something good. We both agree that they're good for our culture in America. Why not just mass amnesty for these people? Why do we have to spend billions upon billions of dollars to deport these people rather than giving them amnesty?
I mean, I'm not sure. You said they commit crime at a lower rate. You realize if they are removed from the country, that's less crime in total. Maybe
Yeah,
it's a lower rate, but less
the
crime in total.
the crime rate goes up when they're removed, and that means that you're more likely to be a victim of crime.
Look, well, I want to ask this.
Wait, hold on.
do you think-
That means that you understand that means that you're more likely to be a victim of crime, right? Statistically.
Statistically, yeah, but not exactly.
Why not?
Like,
Why are
because
you
it's-
against the
it's because
statistics?
It's a lower crime total in general.
Why is
Here,
that
let me-
important?
let me-
Wait,
let me
why
ask
is
you a question.
wait? Okay, I know. A little hypothetical with me. Okay, say there's a country of 2 people. In that country, there is 1 crime that is committed a year. Okay, someone gets punched in the face once a year. Okay, but there's only 1 crime that happens. But that's 50% of the country is committing a crime. Or there's a country of 340 million people and only 10,000 people commit a violent crime. Only 10,000 people get punched in the face. Which country is more desirable to live in?
The country with less crime.
Why would you want to live in the country that where it's more likely that you get punched in the face than the country that's less likely that you get punched in the face?
Because it's less crime in total.
Okay, yeah, but why is that good? Why is the less likely? Why is the less crime total important to you? What's the importance of less crime total? What does that
Because-
show?
That there's less crime in the country. Maybe the crime rate is higher, but if there's less crime in the country in total, then there's less crime in total.
Wait, but why is less crime in total important? It's not. Less crime in total does not truly matter. If crime rate stayed stagnant for the rest of humanity, or our total crime stayed stagnant for the rest of humanity, and our population kept increasing, we are living in a safer society every single year, right? A safer society.
Here, can I ask you a question? Because I feel like
Nope.
we're kind of getting away from the.
Well, we're not getting away from the point.
Okay, well,
one
I just
society.
wanna- I
Okay,
don't wanna
here, let's
ask
just
a
see
question
which
to
which
start.
society is safer. The one where there is 1 crime a year, but there's 2 people, so half of the people are committing a crime, or the country with 300 million people and there's only 10,000 crimes that are committed. Which city or which place is safer?
The one with 300 million people. You say so?
Right. So
By
then
crime
why
rate,
didn't
by
then why
crime
don't you
rate.
want to live in the safer place?
Of course, I want to live in a safer place.
Okay, so then you shouldn't have picked the one where there was only less crime total. Less crime total is not that important, realistically. We care about the per capita number so that we can affect for the, or
Okay,
we can
I think
account
I'm
for the
understanding-
total
I'm
amount of people.
understanding your point of view. Okay, I think I'm getting
Well,
your
it's
point
not
of view.
okay, but do you agree that I'm right to say that illegal immigrants coming to this country necessarily makes our country safer
To a certain point, yes.
by the nature of them committing crime at a lesser rate?
Okay, sure, yes. But let
Well,
me.
not to
I
a
just
certain
wanna
not
ask-
to
I
a
just
certain
wanna-
point. Like that's just the reality of the numbers.
Okay, but I just want to ask. A question.
Okay, it's not
This-
no.
this
Okay,
one
it's not good
question.
enough for me. Like, it is safer when we have more illegal immigrants in the country. I want you to say that.
Why am I going to say that so bad? I've been wanting to ask a question for a while. dude. I just wanna-
Because it's necessary for us to move on. In order
okay,
for us to move
I
on,
agree.
AJ,
Okay, I agree with you. Then, or what exactly do you want me to say then?
No, that's good enough. I don't care. Whatever.
Okay. So I want to ask this: Why do you not think why do you not think it's beneficiary to instead make a faster and improved legal system to get in these immigrants than just having them cross in legally?
Where'd you get the idea that I'm not in favor of having a faster immigration system?
Well, I mean, you haven't brought it up yet.
Because we haven't talked about it yet.
Okay, well, now I'm bringing it up. Would you agree with the faster legal immigration system instead of having
Legal?
all these people crossing illegally?
Yep.
Right?
What a stupid question.
I mean, to be
Wait,
honest,
has anybody on the planet disagreed who isn't like a xenophobe or racist?
I couldn't tell you. I mean, I don't talk to everybody on the planet.
The answer's no.
But, okay. But I don't know. I mean, I guess this is the way I was raised, the way I thought, but I've always thought that breaking the law, regardless of the circumstances, is bad because it's a country where laws apply.
Okay,
and
say you're starving on the street and you have no money, like literally starving. You will die in an hour, and you go steal bread from a store. You think it's a bad thing?
I mean, at the end of the day, if there's a way you could have done it legally before, then yes. If there's no way, which
No, in this hypothetical,
wouldn't
there was
happen,
zero possibility.
well, then this hypothetical is, in my opinion, not the smartest.
It's not the smartest. It's actually a wonderful hypothetical. You were trapped in a box. You're a magician and you couldn't get out, and then all the ice melted. There's an ice box, and everyone stopped watching you, and then you went. You got out of the box after like a month, and you're 1 hour away from dying. When you had your wallet froze and you can't open it, so you stole bread. Do you think it's immoral? Do you think it's like an immoral thing?
I guess in those very extreme situations, then if you have no other choice, then I mean you have to pick at least one choice. And
Wow,
the,
what an
I feel like
answer.
the best choice will always be the other one that doesn't kill you, I guess.
Wow, man, what an answer. So proud of you. So not all crime is like immoral. Okay.
Well, if you put it in a very extreme scenario like that,
Well,
then no.
yeah, no, that's the point. I'm testing your statement of like all crime is like immoral.
Okay, well, I mean, I don't mean like absolutely, like literally
Well,
all
that's what
crime.
you said.
I'm just saying that if a country has a law, like in the real world, if we have a law, and again, this is the way I was raised, this is the way I was taught, but if we have a law in which you can't come to this country without proper documentation, I'm not saying the law is just.
Speed it
but I'm
up,
saying it's fair.
slowpoke. Is that your point? Is that all your point? Oh, the law's there.
I mean, if the law is there, then you can't.
Do you understand that?
You can't-
Do
you
you
can't
understand that most
expect
illegal
to-
immigrants came here illegally?
That most illegal immigrants came here illegally. They all came here illegally.
Nope. Where'd you get that impression? You understand, like people who came
If
here
they're
on visa,
illegal
and
immigrants,
people who came here
then
on
they
visas and then they overstayed their visa, they still came here legally. You recognize that, right?
but they're still committing an illegal act.
That's not my statement. I said they came here legally. Right.
Sorry, what?
Somebody who came here on a visa and then overstayed their visa still came here legally, whether or not they're an illegal immigrant.
Yes, and your point being?
Well, these people did go through the proper processes. The reality is that either amnesty got rejected, their visa expired, whatever the case may be, but they came here legally. You're saying, oh, they all came here. I'm Richard Nixon. No, it's not. I think every part of this is just really dumb.
I mean, if you say so, like I said, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't exactly agree. I'm not saying I exactly agree with the law, but what I do agree with is that it's the law, and
We're good. Okay. If anyone disagrees with the prompt, you guys request on up. If you guys do agree, send a like and send a follow. Thanks for all the follows, guys. You guys are coded. What's up?
Hello, sir.
Hi, how old are you?
I'm 18 and a half. I was born January 3rd, 2007.
Awesome, man. Do you disagree with the prompt?
Yes, I do. I want to mostly talk about immigration and ICE. What are your thoughts about ICE?
Wait, you said 18?
18 and a half.
Born in 2007?
Mm-hmm. January 3rd.
You're 19, buddy.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I am?
Yeah. Yes, someone caught the Futurama reference. Let's go. W emoji face guy. Hey, what's up?
Yo.
Do you disagree with the prompt?
Huh?
Yours don't work?
No, I didn't hear what you said. My phone is turned down.